Hi, everyone. I am John, the Science Guy. Today on Science Fridays with John, we have another great experiment. We're going to use a tea candle, and we're going to use this little glass dome here, and we're going to use a lighter, and we're going to learn two very important words, and we're going to find out why did that candle go out. Stay tuned. Hi, everyone. I'm John, the Science Guy, and welcome to another Science Fridays with John. We have another cool experiment that I can't wait to share with you. So I have a tea candle, and I have my lighter. We're going to learn our very first important word of the day. Once we get it to light, that is. Notice what I'm doing. I'm lighting this tea candle, and this is a flame. Flame is the gaseous part, okay, of the heat source. Call it a flame. All right. So we'll give that a second or two to actually burn. And so when you hear about ignition, whether it's a car or maybe you're building a campfire and you're rubbing sticks together, like when I was in Boy Scout and becoming Eagle Scout, or maybe you're using a battery with some steel wool to cause the spark. Or you're using a lighter, or you're using some type of a friction device that causes a spark. And when that spark happens, it causes something else to happen, which is a reaction, and it causes what you've settled, which causes the kindle, which is the very burnable elements in your fire, which always gets put to the bottom. And then once your kindle gets on fire, the rest of it just kind of goes up like that. But you could never light your whole fire at the top because it would just not be enough. It would just go out because there's not enough energy. All right. So flame is very important. Here's our dome. Are you watching? I'm going to take this dome and put this over my tea candle. How'd that happen? I didn't blow it out. Why did the candle go out? Are there gremlins under there? Is there like a blow dryer? No. Counter's solid, there's nothing under it. So why did that happen? Let's do that again because I bet you probably thought that was a fluke. I do too. Let's do it one more time. I can't believe that happened. If it happens again, there has to be a logical reason for it. You think, right? I'm looking at it, and it goes out again. All right, yeah, there is a reason. The reason that the tea candle went out, it's really simple. I actually got rid of the oxygen that was around the flame. In order to have a flame, you need to have oxygen. Oxygen is the symbol O in our periodic table. In our lives every day, we need oxygen to live, and we exhale carbon dioxide. When I took away the oxygen, the flame went out. The reason it didn't go out immediately is because there was still oxygen left under this glass dome. Now, if I had a smaller glass dome, it would have went out faster. If I had a bigger glass dome, it might have lasted a few more minutes because there's more oxygen under that container. Excuse me a second. All right, so I don't know if you wanted to click. All right, so let me get back to where we were. So again, the reason that went out is because the oxygen was depleted. Now, I want to compare this to your life. The first thing is, a lot of people in their life have trouble getting a strong enough flame or energy to get started. But once you get started, the momentum keeps going. However, our lives are very similar to this candle under this dome. If we want to compare it to the oxygen taking the flame out, it happens very similar to in our life because oxygen can be compared to the fact that maybe we get frustrated or we get disappointed, or we have challenges. And you know what that does? It removes the fuel from our passion to continue to move forward to achieve our goals. So in your life, are you striving for things and then suddenly you just burn out? You're like, why'd that happen? So it's our goal to realize our language and what we do in our lives and how we act can greatly impact whether we'll achieve our goals or not. So the way you need to make sure that you're always keeping enough oxygen in your life is to make sure that your why is loud enough and your passion is on fire. If your flame is ever getting low, you better figure out a way to ignite that before it goes away and you lose any probability of ever getting it back again. You know, I'm John, the Science Guy. It's always great to be with you, an honor, a pleasure, and really a privilege. I would love it if you would take this opportunity to love, like, and support my channel. Smash that thumbs up button, the bell notification icon, and the subscribe button so YouTube will instantly serve this video out to you and as soon as I post new content related to science. Of course, comment below. Did you know how important oxygen was to keeping a fire running? And did you know how you sabotage yourself in your life by taking away the inspiration from things you do or maybe other people do? Remember, no one has the right to make you feel inferior about yourself. Don't let them extinguish your flame. Remember to tag your friends, your colleagues, and your associates and share this out with everyone you know on social media. And then be sure, ladies and gentlemen, to, yes, buy my team and I a delicious savory piece of watermelon, a refreshing ice cream cone, or a delicious beverage on this hot day. We'll be so grateful those pennies and dollars will invest into new hardware, new technology, new equipment, new software, new facilities, even new staff to give you the most jaw-dropping, motivational content. Remember, if your fire is not lit all the time, someone else's will, and your goals will never become a reality. I am John, the Science Guy. I hope you'll join me in my lab again real soon. I did, but you know what happened? This gentleman overrode Siri. You know how like you can override quiet mode? It said John's in do not disturb mode. And they still, I never override that. Somebody says I don't override it. All right, so I don't know if you wanted